understand these things. So gradually, when they are child, it is the right time to teach them.
Hmm.
Beta, look your father. How much hard work he's doing. He go to his office in the morning and come to bed till the night. And in within this time of period, how much work he has to done in his office. So we have to realize our son. We have to realize our kids. Like, yes, if he earning this kind of money and he is putting that much effort, so we use this money in a good manner, in a wiser manner.
Hmm.
Not everywhere. Like if you like to eat chips and pizza and burger, so each and every time we buy it.
Hmm.
And doing so, and on the other hand, we are affect our kids' mental and physical health as well. Meenakshi, if you see everywhere, like children are too fatty nowadays. We
Yes.
can't hold them. Yeah, we can't hold them too slim and thin. Okay, because they are habitual to eating outside food.
Hmm. Make her
Yeah,
understand because still she's too young, right? But I can't
yeah,
make her, in a cotton wool that, okay, whatever you tell me, I will provide you instantly. Even yesterday it happened.
yeah.
She told mama I wanted colors, right? But I already provided her colors day before yesterday, and yesterday she
Okay,
took two things because I allow her to take only one or two things in a day, whether
okay.
it's a fruity or it's a useful thing for her. But if I
Yeah,
already provide her, but I don't allow her to take three four things, I can't pay, I can't charge 100 rupees for her in a day. It's not,
yeah,
because how she will know the value? Because nowadays children are born with a silver spoon. They don't know how
yeah,
struggle in our life. They want, okay, everything our parents providing us, so there is no need to, they don't know the value of struggle as well. So I guess we should keep our children under our supervision, what they are watching, what they are doing. I often
them in very first time. So I was really eager to learn this language. But at that time there is no environment. I mug up all those grammatical rules, but those rules doesn't work for me. Later I got married and I became a teacher. So at that time, I realized how much a crucial part this language is for me. And I realized if I can learn this language, so I will get a lot of opportunity in future. So I just scrolling the mobile phone and just search wherever I will able to learn this language and how the path should I follow in my journey to learn this language. So I stumble upon one video there where got to know.
Good afternoon, Sapna. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am very well today. Thanks for asking. And what about your day? How
Yes.
was it going on?
Yes, my day is also going well. Actually, today was my daughter holiday, so it's quite hectic, but I am trying to making a headway because I want to learn this language. So it's not possible, if your children are around you, so you can't make your day productive. But I thought let's give it a shot and have one conversation. So, okay, you are here on my YouTube channel for the very first time. So, would you mind introducing yourself first?
Yeah, of course, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this chance to connect with you in this channel and introduce myself as well. So my name is Sapna. I am from Madhya Pradesh. I have completed my master's in English literature and also I hold a degree of B.Ed. If I talk about my hobbies, so I love teaching, reading, writing, and cooking. These are very beneficial for me at not only at my home but also my professional growth. I utilize these things everywhere. If I come to my family background, so I'm living in a nuclear family. There are four members: my husband, my two sons, and me. Yeah, so that's all in a nutshell.
What a lovely introduction from your side. Thank you so much. So, as I
Yeah.
come to me, my name is Meenakshi. I come from Punjab. So, currently, I am a homemaker, proud mother of one daughter. Meanwhile, I'm running a YouTube channel by the name of Meenakshi English Vibes. So, my hobbies are learning new skills and expanding my knowledge day by day because I believe that every day brings a new opportunity for us. So we should grab it and embrace each and every moment for our life, right? So, yes, it's a nutshell introduction from my side as well. So, Sapna ji, I heard that you are a teacher, right? So, could you
Yes,
please
ma'am.
tell me you teach elementary students, or are you elementary teacher, or do you teach high school, high students?
Yeah. If I talk about my teaching, so I teach elementary student. I am an elementary teacher. I teach small student. It's about first to fifth classes, and
Okay.
it's really hard to teach them.
Oh my God, that's what I was about to ask you, that how do you handle them? It's really hard because managing our own children, it's really a toughest job. So how do you handle them calmly? Because nowadays there is they impose a restriction that you can't beat children, you can't
Yeah.
even scold children, right? So it's really hard to manage them. So tell me, how do you manage? What's your approach?
Yeah, ma'am, initially it was a really rocket science for me, but gradually when I engage with my student, and when I notice how to deal with them, how to talk with them, and how to make them understand whatever I want to tell them. It was really tough, but now I'm completely habitual. Kids like me a lot. They can't live without me. Even when I have to change my lecture, so that time they also told me, ma'am, don't go anywhere. Please stay with us only. We love only you. We can't hold other people, other teachers. They
Wow.
love me a lot, and that feeling, it's really touched my heart. And
Wow.
now I'm having vacation, so I really miss my students.
Okay, wow. That's wonderful. It seems that you have a heart of gold. That's why you have a, charismatic personality. That's why your children love to you because they want
Yeah,
love, right? If you have a
yeah,
jovial kind of
exactly.
nature, if you are kind hearted, so obviously they can resonate with you. If I give love to my child, obviously my child automatically comes back to me, right? So they often clinch to us. So but on the other
Yeah,
hand, if I scold my child, so somewhere or deep down they start feeling that my mother, my parents don't love to me, right? So obviously
yeah,
we can love our child, but we can't love others' child, right? Somewhere there is a
yeah,
discrimination between our child, others' child. But if you love them and they really love you as well, so somewhere you also spread the love, right? So that's why
yeah,
they are giving you that much love as they want. They are giving, you are giving them, right? So I really love.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly, ma'am.
yes,
And
please.
you won't believe, yeah, you won't believe, yeah, in the last session, I was the class teacher of class first, and where my own son was studying. And it was really difficult task for me to handle my son as well as other kids.
Oh.
He always complained me, Mama, you always listen to the girls. You can't listen to me. Why you compare so much? I'm your own son. But I told him like, you are my son at my home, but not at my school, where everyone is my son, and I have to listen each and everyone. It may be girl or it may be boy, but I have to support the right person who is asking to me, who is saying to me in the right manner.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes. But kids are always kids, right? They don't understand, but still
yeah,
they don't know their parents actually love them, right? But you can't
yeah.
open your heart and show them. Let's see how much love I have for you.
Yes, ma'am. Of course.
You can call me
But
Meenakshi.
they realize, but they realize. Yeah. Okay, Meenakshi.
Yes.
But they realize when they grown up, when they feel like, yes, my mama and my father love me more than other kids. And if they see other life,
Hmm.
if they see the other student life, if they see other kids life, so that time they realize, okay, no, my father and mother don't scold me anytime, but look at him or look at her, his father and mother always scold her. So when they see other person,
Hmm.
so that time they realize, okay, my mother and father is the biggest supporter of me in my life.
Yes, exactly. But until unless they are grown up, they can't understand actually. My daughter is still only 5.5. So sometimes she compares me with other parents. Like she's still
Okay.
only 5.5 because I always restrict her. I guess every mother restricts their children over bad things. For instance, I
Yeah.
can't allow her to have packets every day. I tell her that only once in a while, like only on Sundays, you can have the packet, right? On the other hand, I can't allow her to use the mobile phone throughout the day. I give her mobile phone twice a day, and I partial the time only 5 or 7 minutes in the morning, then at night. So that's how. So she
Okay.
often tells me or says me that Mama, you are Gandhi Mama, you are bad mother, you always neglect over everything, so you don't love me. But she doesn't understand that I don't want to be over the period of time you might face problems issues in your life, but I can't make her
Yeah.
understand because still she's too young, right? But I can't
Yeah.
make her in a cotton wool that okay, whatever you tell me I will provide you instantly. Even yesterday it happened.
Yeah.
She told Mama I wanted colors, right? But I already provided her colors day before yesterday, and yesterday she
Okay.
took two things because I allow her to take only one or two things in a day, whether
Okay.
it's a fruity or it's a useful thing for her. But if I
Yeah.
already provide her, but I don't allow her to take 3 4 things, I can't pay, I can't charge 100 rupees for her in a day. It's not
Yeah.
because how she will know the value, because nowadays children are born with a silver spoon. They don't know how
Yeah.
to struggle in our life. They want okay everything our parents providing us, so there is no need to they don't know the value of struggle as well. So I guess we should keep our children under our supervision, what they are watching, what they are doing. I often try to keep like eavesdropping whenever my daughter talks to anyone, because still she is too young, she doesn't know what is right, what is wrong for her. So this is the
Yeah.
right approach until they are grown up, like in the age of 12 or 13 or 15 at least. That time they
Yeah.
would know that, like they have a sense of morality, that okay, this is this thing right
Yeah.
and this is wrong. So please tell me your opinion. What do you think? Am I right or wrong according to you? What's your opinion?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You are right, ma'am. Too much pampering is always harm to our kids. If we pamper a lot to our kids, like whatever they demand, at that time, if we offer them, so definitely their demand would be bigger and bigger. They can't stop themselves. They always speak, Mama, let me buy it, let me buy that. All the time, he runs in this race. Okay, and they can't learn the morality, the ethics of this life. They are unable to learn about their parents, like how much hard work they are putting, and where they earn money, like what kind of work they are doing. So they can't understand these things. So gradually when they are child, it is the right time to teach them,
Hmm.
beta, look your father, how much hard work he's doing. He go to his office since the morning and come to bed till the night, and in within this time of period, how much work he has to done in his office. So we have to realize our son, we have to realize our kids, like, yes, if he earning this kind of money and he is putting that much effort, so we use this money in a good manner, in a wiser manner.
Hmm.
Not everywhere. Like if you like to eat chips and pizza and burger, so each and every time we buy it.
Hmm.
And doing so, and on the other hand, we are affect our kids' mental and physical health as well. Meenakshi, if you see everywhere, like children are too fatty nowadays. We
Yes.
can't hold them. Yeah, we can't hold them to slim and thin. Okay, because they are habitual to eating outside food
Hmm.
all the time. They don't prefer to eat the roti and sabji only. Even no one likes vegetables in their childhood. Even
Yeah.
I am the person, I don't like it, but still my mother forced me to eat, and I
Yeah.
was eating when I was young. Yeah. So I have to put the same duty towards my son,
Hmm.
towards my kid. Yes, this is a healthy food. You should eat this healthy food. Yes, if you like to go outside and like to eating outside food, so okay, I will allow you. But within a two time, in a week, it is
Yeah.
enough for you. Yeah,
We can't.
that's how we are maintaining. Yeah, that's how we are maintain our balance. Yeah, children are also happy because sometimes they allow to go outside for fun, for enjoyment and eating outside food. On the other hand, we are also happy. Yes, my son or my daughter eating homemade food as well.
Hmm. Right. Okay, one more thing I wanna ask you. Sometimes, your children, our children are becoming too much stubborn nowadays, right? They annoy us too much. The reason behind that, sometimes we neglect over something that I would not provide you this thing. But later, once they start crying, we tell them, okay, okay, please stop crying, and I would provide you the same. So, what's your opinion on that? I feel it so that once they start crying, let them cry as long as they
Yeah,
want,
absolutely.
right? We should not
They
tell
make
them,
us emotional blackmail.
hmm, hmm,
Yeah, they make us emotional blackmail. They thought if we are crying, so mama thinks, yes, my child is crying, so I have to let him allow to do whatever he or she want to do in his life. But it is not right task.
hmm,
What I do in my life, like whenever my son cries, so I completely avoid my son. I never see his face until he is keep quiet. I never see his face. But when he keep quiet and when I sit beside him, and after that I try to realize him. Beta, it is not good thing for you. I will definitely I am agree with you. Whatever you want, I am completely agree. But this is not the right time. You should wait for a while.
hmm.
Yeah. So
Ex-
I narrate that type, and my son understand. Yeah.
Wow. That's wonderful. Because I have seen many people, like if they are in the mall, parents are in the mall, they feel embarrassed, right? Because their child just lie down on the floor and they want to make the most of that situation, isn't it? I have seen actually in my life, but I guess instead of beating them in the mall, in the market, we should avoid it and we should make the environment at home first, right? Like if
Yeah.
your child is crying, you should ignore, you should brush aside them for some time, like take your time. And it happened with me so many times. I did it with my daughter so many times. Like day before yesterday, she was neglecting that I did not want to go to tuition center, right? And I
Okay.
she was started crying and she just cried a lot. But later, after half an hour, she came to me herself and she told, Mama, what's the time right now? And I said, it's 5:25. If still you wanna go, you can. Otherwise, I would never ever allow you to go to the tuition center next time, right? And I will cut your name from school and tuition center. Then she said, Mama, I wanna go. Then I sent her. But once she came back, I pampered her for some time and I made her understand that beta, if you wanna become something in your life, you should not, do this like you did today. So this is also a one way I believe it. So we can make them understand politely, wisely, calmly, and lovingly, right? So we should
Yeah.
know the value like without scolding, without beating our children, how we can make them understand? So
Yes, exactly.
how do you handle your child when he's keeps pestering over something and annoying you continuously? So do you believe in beating or scolding your child?
No, I never ever believe. Even I never beat my younger son. Maybe when I was young, so that time I was beat my elder son because I was not totally aware about how to raise our kids. But now I'm completely conscious how to raise our kids, and I didn't remember when I scold my younger son. And whatever I'm nourishing him, he's completely go in the right path. Like if he annoy me while making any kind of video, so that time I pause and I told him like, please make me one video. But initially he was not allowed to me to making any video. But
Oh.
now he's understand, okay, mama is doing something. When he is done, so he will listen to me and he will talk to me later. So now he's understand. So this thing happen. Children learn things gradually. We can't teach them at a time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
every task, they need some time.
Yes, so we should make them understand lovingly instead of scolding and
Yeah,
reacting like same time. If they are demanding something, so we scold them immediately in a jiffy, because we as a mother sometimes we can't control our emotions. We can't bottle up our emotions, right? We just pour our
yeah,
hearts out, right? And we start scolding them, and but sometimes it's really hard. I often do the same sometime, but then sometimes I feel I should not do, because every day I think we should learn, right? Like at night, whenever I sit, I enjoy solitude. During that time, I go through whatever I have done today and what was my mistakes, which I don't want to repeat again. So this is the way, right? You can avoid making mistakes in your life. Okay, actually, I wanted to discuss any other topic, but how beautifully we discussed this one. But I really like the way. Only one question I would like to ask you, that when did you start your English learning journey? Because you also speak very well. And do you have environment at your home as well, like your children also speak in English, and or you have done your academics in this language? So if you tell me in a brief, so I would love to listen about this as well. Please.
yeah, definitely, miss. If I talk about environment, so there is no environment in this language. But it is my childhood dream. When I was child, so that time I was thinking how the foreigner can speak English so smoothly. And at that time when I met them in very first time, so I was really eager to learn this language. But at that time there is no environment. I mug up all those grammatical rules, but those rules doesn't work for me. Later, I got married and I became a teacher. So at that time, I realized how much a crucial part this language is for me. And I realized if I can learn this language, so I will get a lot of opportunity in future. So I just scrolling the mobile phone and just search wherever I will able to learn this language, and how the path should I follow in my journey to learn this language. So I stumbled upon one video there, where I got to know about CV application, and I enrolled my name there, and I continuously talking with so many women, and that's how my confidence level would be grow day by day. And now when I realize there are so many WhatsApp communities as well, so where we can talk and enhance our level as much as. So one by one, I connected with people and enhanced my English level gradually. So that's how I learned this language.
Wow.
Yeah. But if I talk about environment, there is no environment even though I am teaching in a CBSE school. So there are only two colleagues with whom I can practice in English. But rest of the colleagues never speak English. They always use Hindi language. And if I talk about kids, children are too much afraid of this language. If I speak with them a little bit, so they are afraid, or they said to me, "Ma'am, don't speak English, just speak Hindi. We are prefer Hindi language only. We don't understand even a single word." But I try to make them understand later or sooner you have to learn this language. So just focus in this language. Just listen to me. Don't reply me in English. You should reply me in Hindi. And gradually you will be learn this language because this is a global language and each and every person have to know about it. It is not just about academic knowledge.
Mm.
Yeah, I believe that.
Wow. What a wonderful means how long have you been working on your communication skills? It has been only, tell me.
Yeah, it have been it have been more than 2 years. Yeah. Firstly, I have completed 1 year in CV application, and later I joined some WhatsApp community where I communicate with people. And later I got a video communication channel, and where I enroll my name and talk with people by video call. And that's how my fear was gone to talking on video call as well. Otherwise, earlier I was too afraid to talk with anyone face to face or on video call. But now I'm completely comfortable. Yeah,
And do you also have YouTube channel? I guess you are a teacher, so you don't get enough time to maintain your
yeah.
channel.
I'm thinking about it, but the problem is that timing issue. I have very less time for me because I have to do 9 to 5 job. Even though I have to do my household chores, I have to take care my kids as well. So in this task, I don't know. I don't think so. I will manage my YouTube channel or not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, it's really hard because you're already a working woman. You have to handle your children as well. So somewhere you will not get enough time to maintain each and everything. But it's good.
yeah,
You are, good communicator. You also have a listening power and you articulate your thoughts wisely. And I guess you should keep the same momentum. And if you have any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we are running out of time and I have to wind up this session.
yeah. I have the same question, ma'am. How do you start your journey? And what kind of obstacle did you face in your past?
I also
Because
started.
being a YouTuber, sometimes you got some criticism as well. So how did you deal at that time?
Still, I don't have that much subscribers, right? I have only 320 something, but still so far people appreciate me. People appreciate my efforts. Don't I didn't face any kind of criticism. But yes, if I talk about the obstacle, see, this is a life is always as a roller coaster, right? Every day there is a
Yeah,
new challenge you have to face, but how do you bounce back and how do you back on your feet, it depends on you, right? Because sometimes we feel that let's wait for the right time, but right time never ever comes. On the other hand, some people feel that okay, once I become perfect in something, after then I will start. But I guess if you want to become perfect in something, you have to start, right? So I believe it so. So I also started my journey like this in the year of 2022 after having my daughter. So initial days it was really hard to talk to people because they wanted intermediate people, but I had only beginner level. I started from scratch, but I didn't give up. I thought let's practice. Though they talked to me only for 5 to 10 minutes, but I tried to make a most from those 10 minutes. So later they disconnected the call because I used to practice from Joe Skills application. So that's how, but some of them, they understood me and they loved talking to me. So that's how I started my journey. But now in the month of October, I also associated with one women group where I started practicing, and since I started my own YouTube channel, I can see the significant change in my speaking. Still, I have achieved only 30% because I have to go in a long way. and like I guess 70% more I want to achieve. So let's see how things will work out, but I will never ever give up. I often tells God that give me strength to follow my passion, to follow my goal. I want to help other as well so that they can learn something from me. So that's how, in a nutshell, because it's a long journey. Yes.
Yeah, I know, but I really glad to hear your journey because yes, you put your heart and soul towards your YouTube channel as well as your communication skill. Your communication skill is too good, and you speak very calmly and peacefully. And I learn a lot from today from you, definitely.
Yes, feeling is
Yeah.
mutual. Feeling is mutual. I learned a lot, and your face appears like very innocent. Means I love your face. You're a very gorgeous and stunning, to be honest. Like you are looking as a
Yeah,
teacher.
thank you for
You
your
know,
appreciation.
when
Yeah.
I started this conversation, because I haven't seen you earlier, I thought that you were as you were liking as a teacher. But when you mentioned that I am a teacher, I thought, okay, my imagination was right.
Okay. Yeah, anyone can say to me whenever they see me, so they immediately judge me like maybe I'm a teacher. Yeah.
Yes, aura is like that. Your face appears that you are a teacher.
Okay. When
Yes,
we do any task continuously, na, so it just shows our face. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Doctor, if you meet any doctor, so at that time you also realize, yes, maybe the person, it would be a doctor or it would be a police or it would be a teacher.
Yes.
Then the worker day same time continuously. Yeah.
Okay, then it was very productive and meaningful conversation with you, Sapna ji. I really like the way you speak, and I learned a lot from this session. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I'm looking forward to have more and more conversation with you. Till then, bye bye. Have a great day ahead.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Bye bye, ma'am.